But my friends, I don't know. They look cutthroat sometimes. I'm like, damn, bitch, you didn't have to do that.
At one point, I used to feel like no new friends.
Yeah.
You too?
No. No.
Do you and your friends have the type of relationship where y'all could talk about each other, man? Because you know how some girls get like, they get offended.
Nuh-uh. We give them so we drop it down.
Oh, y'all do?
Mm-hmm.
And
my friend girls, the friends that I do have, ain't no TMI.
Mm-hmm.
Because at the end of the day, I need you to be my mind outside of me when I can't think right.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good way to put it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. What if you got a friend where the shoes on the other foot, whereas you think it's your girl or whatever, and she go back and tell your man something that is supposed to be out.
She ain't your girl.
Exactly.
She not your girl. You don't do that. Like what?
Yeah, it's girl code, right?
Yes. I ran a business for 20 years, and that was not the only business that I ran. Like, that was hard. Mm-hmm. People probably thought it was easy, like I made it look easy, but that was hard. That's a lot. And then raising kids too, like, that's a lot. Well, I don't, fuck all that shit.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Grownish and Growing, where 2 generations, 1 conversation happens. On today's episode, we're going to talk about what it takes to navigate friendships as an adult. But before we get started, we want to make sure that we definitely show appreciation to the love and support that we received over the weekend in our previous episode, Where It All Begins.
Yes, thank you all who liked, comment, shared, subscribe, tune in. We appreciate all the love, all the feedback. Because this definitely is not really that easy. So we was nervous, but yeah, we appreciate everybody who supported us. Thank you.
For real, that was definitely something that I was a little afraid to kind of drop. But of course, Shayla was like, "Nah, we getting it out. Let's go, let's go." But I'm grateful that, we was able to get it dropped and you guys were able to see it. And then the feedback made sure that, we was able to come back for episode 2. So before we begin, I want to talk about what did you do over the weekend? How was, your week?
My week was actually pretty chill. Okay. I didn't have too much going on. I had an open house for one of my listings in Mount Pleasant. So if any of you are in the Mount Pleasant area and you are looking to buy a house, I have one on the market for you.
Okay, y'all better clock that. Get in where y'all fit in.
Yeah. What about you?
This weekend, it was nice. I was able to kind of meet up with some friends, hang out, get some plans going for the weekend to come. Trying to get into the festivities and try to see what we can do as far as, getting our group together and, having some fun. So, nothing too extra.
I don't really fool with Halloween.
Why not?
It's not my thing.
Why? You don't like the Halloween, the costumes,
No.
Okay, girl. No.
No, because why does somebody want to get scared?
The adrenaline, it's fun.
It's not.
Laughing at other people. I can't wait to see you in the haunted house. That's gonna be funny.
No.
I can just see you now cussing everybody out. You never been?
Yeah, I have. Actually, my best friend, she ran a haunted house for 2 years.
Okay. You didn't like it?
Well, I didn't go in. Like, I took the kids, and they had a really good time. But yeah, no, that ain't my thing. And then, the year prior to that, I took my daughter and a bunch of her friends to a haunted house.
You ain't go in?
Have you ever been to, or have you heard of Abandoned? Oh yeah, so we went there. Yeah, I went in. Oh. Yeah, it was a lot of us. I went in.
It was a lot of it was a lot of them.
It was a lot of us. I went in. You could not see nothing at all.
You just had your eyes closed. That's what it was.
No, it was black, like black. How y'all gonna have a haunted house and you can't see nothing at all? Like, we literally was just holding on to each other. And my daughter friend, she was dang near climbing on my back. Like, girl.
That would have been funny. I would like to see that.
And it was long too. Like, we walked for a long time and could not see nothing. So It wasn't that fun to me because we couldn't really see.
We should go again. Let's go again.
I don't know. I mean, the kids had fun. I was laughing. I was cracking up laughing at the kids, but no, it ain't my thing.
I like haunted houses. I like to be scared. I don't know. I don't know why I'm so fantasized with fantasized. I'm so intrigued with haunted house, Halloween.
You like scary movies and stuff?
Yeah.
For
I
real?
love scary movies, witches, vampires. I was brought up on that. Like, what there was, Twilight, all that stuff. I like stuff like that. Mm-hmm.
No. You dressing up for Halloween?
Yeah. Me and my best friend, we going out to, well, I don't think we really made plans just yet, but we got our costumes together and stuff. So
Really?
Stay tuned. Yeah. I love Halloween. I be so excited. I don't know. That's my favorite holiday outside of the 4th of July because my birthday is right around the 4th of July. I take Halloween real serious. And then, of course, like growing up, I went to all girls school. They used to talk about like how like the Hispanics and Latinos and all that stuff they celebrate the Day of the Dead. So I kind of like was kind of intrigued by that. So I was like, ooh, I want to be able to celebrate it too. So yeah, I just took it on and I just made it my own. I've always liked this stuff like that. Like this is my year. This is my time right now.
Okay. Period. Go ahead, do your thing.
Yeah, I can't wait. So stay tuned for that because I will be dropping some pictures on my personal account of my costumes, and then hopefully y'all like it.
I'll be in the house, but okay. So what we doing? We gonna get right into it today?
Why not? Let's see what it takes to navigate friendships as an adult.
I think it's very difficult to navigate friendships as an adult. At one point, I used to feel like no new friends.
Yeah.
You too?
No. No. I think what took place for me was after COVID. It's kind of been a little struggle for me now to make new friends. But I'm kind of really open. I'm a social butterfly, but I do get anxiety with like the steps to do it, like the process of meeting new friends. But once I get through it, then I'm good. I just think for me, it's just like finding those events where you can meet new people. That's kind of a little hard for me because I don't really go outside. But when I do go outside, it's a time. So I guess just trying to figure out where to meet new friends, and then of course, like I can be open, but if you're not open, then it's not gonna work, you know?
Yeah.
So I guess finding those people who are for you, and then like people who you can connect with, that's pretty good. Been my challenge.
That's the problem, though, is finding them. Yeah. Like when we were kids, it was so much easier. Like you meet friends just on the block. Playing outside, you know what I mean? Like, or
the next block, you go across the street, the next block you see a friend, they moved in.
Yeah, like you met friends like that. And then school, I'm pretty sure most people meet friends in school.
Yeah.
Friends that you have today in your adult life are probably the friends that you met in school. Yeah.
That's true.
So when you're now an adult and you're not outside playing, you're not going to school, it's like, how do you meet friends? Because do you really want to become friends with, well, I guess I shouldn't say that.
Like, say what? Say it.
I was gonna say, but do you really want to become friends with your coworkers? But I mean, I would have never met you.
All right. I don't know. Like I said, for me, it's just going through the phase of making new friends. But again, I don't know if people are open now in age because of how things like the new world, so to say, because everybody's been so guarded.
Yeah.
Especially people my age, like, or they already got their friends group, so they do think like, oh, no new friends. When really it's like those new friends get you indoors that you didn't even know, you needed or needed to get to. And then of course, with me being so mature at my age, finding that connection with people is kind of hard because they don't really like you don't have nothing to talk about. So it's like, besides like drinking and smoking, and of course that's fun here and now and then, but what about people who don't drink or don't smoke? How do you
drinking and smoking? That's something to talk about.
No, I said that's what they do. Like you said, how do you meet new people? And they go to places where they be drinking and smoking.
Okay.
But what about the people who don't drink and smoke? Like for me, I don't smoke. I might drink socially, but even then, I don't really do. I'm a lightweight, so if give me one shot, I'm done. But yeah, how do you even do it? The action, rather.
Okay, well, let me ask you this: do you have any friends today that you met in your adult life?
My college friends.
So you met them in college. You met them at school.
Yeah.
Outside of that, outside of school, no.
Because again, I don't really go out. Well, let me not say I don't go out, because I do go out, and I have met people that, like, when I was out, that I'm kind of connected with via social media. But having that bond outside of that, no, it hasn't progressed to anything that I would like to. Yeah. But again, I think people don't understand the action to keep it going outside of just like, oh, I met you one time and I'm commenting on something. Like, that's cool. But, be open to new things. I don't know. Well, with my age, I don't think, like, is that for you too? Like, when you go to social events, and then are you still connected with people? No. Why do you think that?
What?
That people don't.
You asked, do I go to social events? No, I don't. One thing y'all gonna learn about me is I'm very introverted. Now, today, I wasn't always like this. I used to be very social. I was a social butterfly. I had a whole lot of friends. Now, I'm very well. Since you have met me, would you say that I'm introverted?
Yeah. I am. Yeah, because even when they had my birthday party, you was like, "Hey, y'all," and you still like, you're doing your own little thing.
Yeah, I be.
Yeah, but why do you think it's like that though? Because you're not the only person who's like that.
I can't speak for everybody. I am like that today. I don't know. It gets a little personal. I feel like when I talk about why I'm introverted. For those of you that don't know me, what? What? I'm trying to get serious now. Okay, I'm trying to get a little bit serious. But I used to run a child care center for a lot of years, 20 years. And over the course of time, I was so just overwhelmed, like, with people all the time, whether it was my staff, the families that I had to deal with on a regular. I had to deal with the state. I had to deal with the city. Like, it was constant every day, all the time. And my office even turned into like a whole like therapy room. And that would be for like my parents would come in and talk to me. Like, people would come in and talk about they kids' fathers or baby mamas or like my staff would come and talk to me. Like, anybody who had whatever was going on in their lives, like I felt like I was always counseling somebody. So when I made the decision to close my daycare, and I didn't have all the noise anymore, like I didn't have to deal with it, for the first time in my life, I felt like peace. I felt quiet. I felt solitude. Like, and I loved it. Like, that was something that I haven't felt before. So I kind of just went into that. Like, I really just went into my shell. And honestly, it was kind of hard for me to come out of it because now I do real estate. I had to, like, I gotta be social. I have to network. I gotta meet people. So it was a little hard for me to come up out of that. But I think that's why I am so like introverted today. So many people needed me for so long.
So do you think like the pressure of being everybody's safe space was a little too much?
It probably was, but I operated in that for so very long that it didn't like show up or resonate, until after the fact. So now I'm very like, I have my friends are friends who I like grew up with. Like, I have a friend today that we met when we were kids on the block playing outside. And we still friends today. And she don't even live here. We live in 2 different states, and we still friends.
Okay, so what do you think? What do you think helped keep that bond?
I feel like it's all about the connection. Like, it's really all about the connection and being a real, true friend. Like,
so have y'all had those incidents where you kind of like bumped heads and where it's like,
nope. I don't know. It's just something, and this could be just me too. but it's just something different. Like when it comes to your day ones versus meeting new people.
Yeah.
Like and don't get me wrong, because I don't want y'all on here to think that I'm so opposed to meeting new people, because I'm not. I'm really not. To be honest, I feel like I'm a vibe.
This girl.
I'm for real. I meet people all the time because of my work. What I do, I meet people all the time, and people like me.
So when you meet them or whatever, and you're trying to like further the connection, you just tell them like, "Oh, add me on social media," or it's like, you know what? How does it like?
No,
What's
it
the
just
follow-up
flow.
conversation?
It just flow. But what I was gonna say, my point that I was speaking to was, like, for me with my day ones, it just feel like home.
Yeah.
You know, like your friends that's been there and they went through stuff with you, and you know, like they know who you are before you became who you are. You know what I mean? Like
it's different now in age, because I've had day ones who I've been to bat for, who I feel like I'm nowhere near close to now. Like, and it's crazy because it's like, you know how you say like, oh, it feel like home. I've had that feeling before, but I just don't think that they had that back. And it's like, so how can you tell like when a friend is beneficial for you and when it's not, or when it's time to kind of let it go?
For what I could speak to in my situation is my friends who are still here, like they roll with me through everything that I've been through in my life. And even at that point where I became introverted into my shell and I needed some time to just be to myself, they understood that. Like they respected that. They gave me my time, and they still here with me today. They still rock with me today. Like, I don't know. I just think it's all about
just a person knowing you.
Yeah.
Taking the time to kind of like, that's true. That's true. Because I have a friend that's like that, and she's been my friend since seventh grade. And I think we just gotta understand it to the point where it's just like, when we're going through something, we're gonna talk about it, but I'm gonna give you a space so that way you can process what's happening, process your emotions, and then when you open and available to talk or whatever it have been, you reach out to me and we'll talk about it and we'll progress from that. But again, having that safe space, sometimes it could be overwhelming, like, girl, but I feel like you have to have
What you mean? Overwhelming, like what?
Like, you know how you have those friends who you like die hard for, but it's like you go harder than them because you be so hurt by what they got going on. It's like, dang, like, you know, and kind of, it's like you have to have that openness to be like, you know what, I'm gonna let you tell me how you want me to handle the situation, because you don't want to be overbearing towards that person. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Like you real invested in what they got going on.
Kind of, yeah, you could say that. Like, again, like, I always tell my friends, like, even with like any situation, don't tell me unless you want me to give you a real response, and then you want my response to be to where you active on it. Don't just tell me something and then you don't change the behavior or get yourself out of that situation. Especially,
well, you can't expect that. You can't expect that from you. Your friend can be going through something and talk to you about it, and you could give them advice on what to do, but you can't expect them to do what you say.
And that's true. I understand 100%, but I just be saying like, okay, as your friend, okay, I didn't want to say like this, but like, for instance, dating. If your friend come to you like, this man, da, 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 you're like, okay, I understand, and then you giving them the advice. Okay, cool. I'm not saying that you're gonna act upon it right then and there, but if I'm giving you what you want, what like how you wanted me to respond to you, or giving you that acknowledgement, okay, like this is what you need to do, you know what you need to do, so don't just keep dwelling in it. In a way, does that make sense?
Yeah, everything you saying makes sense, but at the same time, people gonna do what they want to do, like regardless to what you say or how you feel. People gonna do what they want to do. Now it's different when you feeling like, okay, this girl keep calling me, or whoever keep calling me talking about the same thing. Like we done talked about this already, and I done told you how I feel already, and now you coming to me talking to me about the same thing again. Like,
right, and
I don't want to talk about this no more.
So you think it's better just like, okay, instead of it being like, I told you 1,000 times what to do, just like, okay, just keep listening until what, she get tired?
It all depends on who you are. Like, I got a friend, and she gonna flat out be like, after we talk about this today, I don't want to hear it no more.
And then what you doing? Are you gonna just abide by those rules, or you gonna what?
Yeah, you gotta respect boundaries. That's a boundary.
That is true. That's true.
Yeah, you gotta respect boundaries.
Okay.
Call somebody
So
else.
that's
Call somebody else. Who
okay.
gonna listen?
That's true. So would you say like friendships are about building that sisterhood?
I do feel like that. I do. And what makes me sad today when it comes to my friendships is majority of my friends, they don't live here anymore. Like they moved away. Like my day ones, we don't live in the same state anymore. So it's different from how it used to be when you could just call up your girls and be like, y'all want to go grab some dinner, or like, let's go to brunch. Like, I don't have that. Like, I don't have that anymore. So I be missing them. I do. I really do.
So what would be different if they were? Like, of course, you can meet them right now, but navigating those friendships, your day ones where they're close by. How do you do that?
Like, if they were here, we would see each other. We would hang out. We would do grow things.
That's not always like the solution, because you can hang out and you can be like, again, like I said before, being that safe spot for somebody all the time could be overwhelming. So how would you, like?
I mean, because I could still be that. Even though they don't live here, we still talk. Like, if one of my girls need to talk and vent or talk about something, we gonna get on the phone. We're gonna talk. And I've seen them. Like, of course we fly in and stuff like that, but it's just different from them actually being here. Especially now with me being in the space that I'm in today where my kids are big. I have free time. Like, my daycare center is closed, so I have a lot of time on my hands. So
you're like, okay, let's get the things done.
Yeah, so it's different. It's different. I miss my girls. Sometimes you do want to be around your girlfriends. Yeah.
Yeah. For me, it's my cousins. I love going out with my cousins. Like, it's just a different like vibe, a different energy that I get when I'm with them. Like, it's like I can be myself, but I also could be this whole new person. Like, judgment free zone where it's just like,
that's it.
Yeah, I could just go and just do what I want, but I still like, y'all got me. Like, yeah, girl, we got you. I don't know. It just feels like cool.
Yeah.
Like, it just flowy.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that feeling. Versus those friends where you gotta kind of critique everything, make sure everything all like top tier. I don't want those.
See, that's what I mean when you making new friends. Like, can you really be yourself? I mean, I'm gonna always be myself. So if you don't like me, then we just we just not gonna connect. But like your cousins, they know you. They know who you are. Like, all sides of you. You know what I mean? Like, so yeah, when you meet new people, it's different.
It is. I guess because you go in there expecting something that's totally different, and then having to understand like this is who this person is, and sometimes you have to understand that people operate from two different worlds. So I guess trying to find that connection.
Yeah.
How you do those things? Like, of course you can talk, you can hang out, but it's like some stuff still don't feel valid. So you're like forcing it in a way.
It could feel forced. It could just not feel genuine, or just not natural.
Okay.
I don't know.
I get what you mean.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. We change, we grow over time. Things get different. People get different. All of my friends, we didn't make it. And that's just real. We all didn't make it. So,
I feel like that. I had a couple of friends who I thought would like be my ace boom coon. It's just like, yeah, no. And then how do you like cope with that? Like the grievement of a friendship.
It's hard. It's hard. I can honestly say that. I could speak to two friends in particular. When we stopped being friends, it hurt. It really hurt me for real. I was affected by that. I mean,
It is what it is.
Yeah, like it really is. Like people do grow and change.
So in the beginning, like when you meet new friends, is it also about like how do you express those boundaries without trying to be like offensive? Like again, because it's like you go in there and you think like you have hopes of this person being somebody who you can trust and all that stuff, but again, you still have to have your guard up. So how do you know when it's like time to kind of like let your guard down?
I think it's just all. I don't know. I think it's just a feeling that you get. For me at least. But I can't really speak to that because I don't really have a lot of like new friends that I've connected with in my adulthood. So it's hard for me to speak to that for you. But I would just say, honestly, I would just say, for example, if you met somebody, a new friend, and they're doing something out of pocket that you ain't cool with, you're going to have to let them know. Like, this ain't it. Like, I'm not the one or the two.
She telling y'all keep it gangster at the end of the day. Let them know like this ain't it, motherfucker. Gone.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay, so for me, when we talking about this kind of stuff, it gets a little personal for me because I feel like I went through a transition. And when I was running my daycare center, I was doing a lot of things. I didn't just own a daycare center. I did a lot of things. So I feel like people knew me for being this like boss because that's what they saw me show up as every day. So that just became my persona. Like I grew into that person that everybody thought I was, like this boss. Every day people would see me and think of me as that. Like that became my identity, shall I say. And for so many years I operated out of that. But every day was really like I'm getting through, like every day. So when I closed my center, that really was the first time that I ever felt like I'm starting not to connect with this person. This person that everybody perceives me to be, like online, on social media, like everybody look at me like that. When people reach out to me, they're reaching out to me for something that got to do with business. They coming to me for anything that has to do with some type of business or real estate, like when people think of me, that's the first thing they think of, like, oh, she this boss, she this, she that. And I'm starting to feel so disconnected from her. Like I don't want to be that. So that made me really like sit with myself and really think about who I am and who I want to be. Like a lot of times I was very serious about life. I was really all about business for a long time. And honestly, it was very stressful, heavy, not light, not fun. So when I got into a space where I'm trying to, like figure out who I am, it was kind of like people who met me in that space didn't really understand or know how to perceive me when I'm trying to transition out of that. What I'm saying, does that make sense to you?
It makes perfectly good sense. Yeah. I was like, damn.
Yeah.
Like, damn. No, because I understand. Because like right now, I feel like at the age I am in the phase of trying to get my life together, standing on business, figuring out, what I am, who I am, and creating this her or this persona who I know is gonna, partake of my life and become true.
Yeah.
So I feel like I'm in a phase where it's like it's hard for me to make friends right now because I'm in a place of growing.
Yeah.
And a lot of people like some stick, some don't. But they have to have that understanding of where I came from to understand where I'm going.
Yeah.
And for me, how I was raised and how I was brought up, I didn't have a lot of people from where I came from up until where I'm going now. So I'm in the process of trying to figure out how to navigate those things.
Yeah.
And how to understand like what it takes to be a healthy friend, what it takes to have that understanding of, okay, this is a beneficial relationship and this is not, working out for me. yes, you can kind of tell head on some things, but some things you kind of be blind to because you don't really know or understand the concept. So it's like, if I'm better at myself, how can I understand what's happening to me and not project it on somebody else who's coming to me with the same understanding? So I guess like the communication is a little bit more different than it is now than it is then, and I'm trying to understand that like as a woman, like okay, let me not be so like strict and head on because I don't want that hardship on me. I don't want to be like, so like, oh, this ain't work, so I don't give a fuck for it. I want to be open a little bit more. I want to be understanding, but it's like I don't want to be too understanding where I feel like a motherfucker can get over on you.
It's all about balance.
Yeah.
So as much as you're gonna be for someone else, they should be that for you in return. Yeah, it's all about balance. And when you notice, because you will notice when it's off. And that may be your sign, to exit. And even if you try, like, okay, I recognize this, but I'm gonna keep trying, with this person because I genuinely like this person, or I really got love for this person. Like, I'm gonna keep trying. And if it just ain't, like it's all about balance. Like, your friends gotta show up for you how you show up for them. And it may not all look the same how you show up. Meaning, I ain't gonna be at every single event, but I'm gonna be at some. Or I definitely, when you call, I'm gonna answer. Or like, it looks different, but it gotta be balanced somehow,
But in order for it to be balanced, I guess you gotta be at a standstill with yourself to know what balance looks like for you, right?
I mean, you will know when it don't feel right. If you got a friend who is always calling and dumping stuff on you, but then when you need them, you can't call them, and like how that work? It don't. It don't.
And then too, even though like you could be a safe space for somebody, but I always tell my friends before I dump some information on them, I be like, "Are you in a place to take on some extra baggage?"
Yeah.
Because I don't want to just come to you and then you be like, "Girl," or you can't.
You really say that?
Yeah.
I hear about people saying that.
Yeah, my mom actually taught me that, and because she's like, I can't hear right now. Give me a sec, because she got her own things going on, and then she needed me right then. Like it could be again that balance. Like her stuff could be a little bit more like traumatizing right now, and she might need me. Like okay, well let me put mine to the side, and then let me go ahead and help you so that we can come back around to what I got going on. And then as I'm learning what she got going on, it made me realize like, oh, mine ain't even that bad. Like I'm just overreacting in my emotions.
Okay. So. So you calling somebody to say, do you have the mental capacity to hear what I'm trying to tell you right now?
Yeah.
And then they like, I don't.
Okay.
Because I'm going through my own stuff. Let me tell you about me. That's what you're saying?
Yeah.
And then you pause on that.
And be like, because obviously you feel like your shit is severe, so let me hear you out.
Okay, but what if you call somebody and say, do you have the mental capacity to hear what I'm trying to tell you? And they just be like, no. Flat out.
That's fine.
No.
I respect that. And I'm going right to the next. Because somebody got to hear this shit. But no, it just depends on, I always check the temperature before I even, do that. So when I feel like the time is right, then I be like, okay, do you got capacity enough to,
That's respectful.
Yeah.
Sorry, friends.
No.
Ain't checking no temperature.
Yeah, again, I don't know. This age group is a little bit more different. Everybody. Because who this for?
Come on, we ain't gonna talk about that.
Okay. Y'all, check the temperature in the room is what they said. And the shit fell. Okay. So obviously get comfortable. Check back in.
I ain't checking no temperatures, is what I said.
Yeah. So I don't know. I guess I use different people for different things. Not saying that I use them, but like
I get it.
Yeah. Because you might not give me the response I need right now. But if you know that you're coming to me, again, talking back to how I said before, if you're coming to me for the deliverance, then use it. Don't just make me.
Do you feel like you when you talking to your friends about something or needing advice, do you feel like you want them to tell you what you want to hear?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
I don't like that.
You want them
I
to
don't
be...
like that. I want them to give me the real raw and uncut. I want you to don't sugarcoat it for me.
So you're not the type of friend that get upset if they tell you the real. Because you know some people be like that. They can't handle the truth.
No, because I feel like when you go out in the real, people gonna sugarcoat it to you in the door anyway. They're not gonna give you the real raw and uncut. They might, but it's very few. And I'm one of those very few. Like in the beginning, I like to.
Oh, you saying like friends won't give you the...
Yeah, like when you go out, they gonna be nice. They gonna be like, oh well, I think it's cute until they really get to know you. You know me. Don't play. Yeah. Don't even try it. And then two, I guess you have to be at a place of being comfortable with that person because people deliverance can, you know, throw you off a little bit too. So that's what I mean by checking the temperature. But I don't know. I think for me, my friends kind of know me and they know like I'll give it to them how it comes. But
whether they want to hear it or not.
Yeah. But before I listen, before I do, I always be like, you want me to give it to you real or you want me to sugarcoat it? And they be like, they pick. Some friends be like, sugarcoat it. They want to be in delusional stage. Okay, that's fine. That's you. I'm gonna give it to you how you, but don't use it. Don't just use it. You know, don't make me waste my time.
Are you one of them girls who can, or do you and your friends have the type of relationship where y'all could talk about each other man? Because you know how some girls get like, they get offended.
Nuh-uh. We give them to we drop it down.
Oh, y'all do?
And my friend girls, the friends that I do have, ain't no TMI. Because at the end of the day, I need you to be my mind outside of me when I can't think right.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good way to put it.
Yeah. I need you to be that because I'm showing you, and my friends, how I do friend groups is I'm showing you how to love me, so that way you understand from my standpoint, and I understand for yours. Like everything you're telling me, I'm taking it in. How you want to be treated, how you want to be talked to, I'm taking that in. So if I'm showing you how to do it for me, then it should be like reciprocal. So yeah, we don't play. But my friends, I don't know. They look cutthroat sometimes. I'm like, damn, bitch, you didn't have to do that. Well, I'm like, I didn't feel like hearing this right now. But I still take it in. Like, I feel,
you ain't gonna get mad at them for telling you.
So I always, like, at the end, I make like a goofy joke so they can know, like, it's no love lost. But I definitely took it in.
Yeah. I had a friend stop talking to me for me telling them something that I found out about their man. Granted, we were young, like 18 maybe.
You want to know what's crazy? I would have appreciated if I had a you when I was younger.
Really?
Yes. And now that we talk about it, because I was in a situation, let me get comfortable. Because I was in a situation where I thought this girl was really like a sister to me. And she did some backstabbing ass shit that I just don't ever wish on nobody. And I'm just
to
like,
you?
Yes.
Okay.
And that's why I don't think I'm kind of like so open to friendships, but I'm still like, yeah, but I don't trust girl. I can't.
So there you go. That's it.
Yeah, but that was a scarring situation. I want to know about like the signs before it gets to that point.
Well, I'm saying like that could be a reason of why you are kind of guarded when it comes to meeting new friends.
Yeah.
But you're open to it though. You said that.
I am. And so I had a conversation with my best friend and she had told me like, you be so forgiving in your relationship, but not with your friendship.
Girl, if that's not every woman.
Yeah, but I don't like that.
I don't either, and I don't know why we do it, but we do. We do. That's every woman, I feel like, because going back to my friend that stopped talking to me because of I told her something that about her man. She stopped talking to me, and then come to find out it was true. What he did, it was true, but you got mad at me. And I'm your girl. Like your girl.
Some people don't understand what that girl term means. Like they just think like it's just a little
like baby, when we friends, when we girls, like I'm riding with you for real. Like to the end. Like my loyalty is with you. Like
some people can't do that.
They can't. Well, and that's why we ain't friends no more.
But what if she came back around and be like, you know what?
She did.
And you was like,
No, we was friends. We got back cool again. But again, another situation happened and fell out again. And we became friends again. Like we got past that.
Yeah.
But where's the pattern now? Is it me or is it him? Come on now, like I'm your girl. Like I don't want to see you hurt or down. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like my intention on telling you is not to
belittle you.
Yeah. Like I'm just doing what I would want somebody to do for me.
But what if it's the opposite though? What if you got a friend? No, what if you got a friend where the shoes on the other foot, whereas you think it's your girl or whatever, and she go back and tell your man something that is supposed to be between y'all? She
ain't your girl.
Exactly.
She not your girl. You don't do that. Like what?
Yeah, it's girl code, right?
Yes. For real.
Where did that even come from? Girl code.
I don't know. I don't know where that originated.
Everybody even understand what girl code is? I mean, I do now, but
now,
yeah.
What did it take
for me to realize, like, you ain't supposed to be telling him that?
Yeah, what did it take? Because I feel like that was just instilled.
Like, you ain't supposed to be doing that. You ain't supposed to be doing that. And give it like, it wasn't nothing that was real big, but it was just like personal stuff that was happening, you know, in my home. And then I feel like, you know, as my friend, keep it. If I'm telling you this, I'm telling you because I feel like you're my safe spot. Don't go back and tell everybody else, you know?
You know, it gets tricky when it comes to men, though. When it comes to your man, it always gets tricky. But, because I feel like a girl is going to ride with a man. You know what I mean? Like, are you supposed to? You supposed to ride with your man? Or your friend?
So certain extent. Because my friend know everything. My friend know most things. I mean, my man know most things. He knows what I need him to know to be able to, you know, get me to the next stage. Because if I give him everything now, he's going to be overwhelmed.
But he could be your man today and not tomorrow.
Exactly. And men take a long time to process things. My girl going to get it instantly. I'm going to tell my man everything, but again, I'm going to give it to him lightly. Because if I go to all at once, he's going to be like, they ain't making no sense. And he's going to give me the logic reason. I don't need that right now. I need real. I need to ride on my car. He going to know everything, but he ain't going to know right then and there. Yeah. I got to process my own stuff before I give it to him.
So your friend going to know first? Yeah. And then your man?
Yeah.
Really?
For sure. I need to make sure that in my mind that this makes sense.
Oh, okay.
You think it's the other way around?
I don't know.
Listen, don't quote me in the y'all because I'm single right now.
No, I'm gonna be honest. Let me stop playing. Yes, my friend is gonna know.
Yeah.
Sorry, babe. My friend is gonna know.
Because I need to, before I even deliver it to him, I need to make sure that, should I deliver this to this man? Like, should I tell him this? Because again, I need that brain outside of myself to be able to give me that confirmation. Like, girl, he already know that.
Yeah. It'll be different though. We're both single, so we're not in relationships.
Yeah.
So it'll be different if we were in relationships, a serious relationship. Then maybe we would have a different response. You know,
maybe our perspective would change.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, we came across that.
But right now, I feel like my girls is my girls, and we rocking and rolling.
Okay.
Before him, during,
him.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's how I feel.
No offense, boo. But they be having that too. So I mean, give or take. Whatever take. Whatever don't, let it drop.
All right. Okay. That was a lot. I feel like we covered a lot about friendships. You know. Okay, you want to play some games? You want to get into the games?
Let's see where it takes. Let's see.
I think that's gonna be like my favorite part of the episodes is the games, y'all.
Okay, let's see.
Okay, so today, since we have been talking about friends and sisterhood and all the things, So we're gonna play what's called red flag, real talk. So in this game, we're gonna break down some common friendship situations and decide if it is a red flag or if it's real talk. Kind of like what we just been talking about all this whole episode, anyways.
Okay. And then we're gonna also post it on our social media so you guys can vote on your own. And then we'll kind of our next video we'll kind of touch bases on what the answers was, and then
give us some feedback. What do y'all think? Play along if it is red flag or real talk. Okay, so the first scenario is they compete with you instead of celebrate you. Is that a red flag or real talk? You have a friend that competes with you instead of celebrating you.
That's a red flag.
I think so too.
Yeah. Only because like you should always want your person, because at the end of the day, your friend is your partner. Until of course your partner come along, but even then, that's still your partner because y'all been doing this for years. It should be no comparison. We're doing this together. Like whether I eat, you eat, we eat together. There's no, there's no one bigger than the other. We both gotta go together. Like it's okay if we got the same things. Yeah, okay, you got it in blue, I got it in pink, or whatever. But at the end of the day, the understanding should still stand.
Okay, so we just started this podcast.
Okay.
What if you had a friend who wanted to do it too?
A podcast?
Yeah, how would you feel?
Genuinely, I don't know. I would feel like, why you didn't bring it up beforehand? Or why you didn't, like, we can do it, but
not with you. Just they want to do one. They want to do the same thing you doing. Not with you.
Do it. The way when it's your turn to blow up, my friend started, you could at least have that history behind it of like, well, my friend started, and then you can showcase theirs or bring me on the show, whatever.
So you wouldn't get mad that your friend doing the same thing that you're doing? Okay. Yeah. I agree. Yeah. Like there is someone that I know who be getting mad when people do like what they doing. You know,
it used to be like that for me before when it came to like things. But like as far as like a career path, everybody is doing the same thing. It doesn't matter. Make it your own. There's enough money for all of us to go.
That's how I feel. That is exactly how I feel. Like I'm truly the type of girl, when I say I want to see all the girls win, like I really want to see all the girls win. And it be girls out here who act like they want to see all the girls win, but for real they don't. But for real they don't. I know that to be factual. Yeah. But yeah, I feel like it's enough money out here for everybody to get it. Get it. Like I've had people who approach me saying that they want to become a realtor. Okay, what can I do to help? Yeah. Like, truthfully. Yeah, like it's,
and there shouldn't be no competition unless you're jealous. Well, I'm not even say jealous, unless you have like a spiteful spirit. Like, and then if you do talk about it, be open. If you got a friend who you could trust, you can be open with telling her like, you know what? I got inspired by how you wanted to start a podcast. I think I wanted to start.
Exactly.
How do you feel?
Exactly.
How that communication. That's true.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you gotta come from a growth mindset. If you got a stuck mindset, it won't work. Because if you're stuck in your ways and you feel like, you can't learn, or you to all be all what do you call it? Like be all know all?
Know all be all. Yeah.
It won't work.
Yeah. Okay, so the next one. She only calls on you every time she's going through something. Is that a red flag or real talk?
I think it's real talk. Because sometimes, like, again, you have certain people for certain things. But again, having that respect to be like, do you have the capacity to be open to what I got to deliver to you? Or just be courteous to other people's opinion and emotion. So I would say real talk.
I would say red flag only because why are you only calling me every time you're going through something? We ain't talking about nothing else but what you going through?
I don't know. It's different. Like, cause I got certain, like, okay, so for instance, I got certain friends where it's like we not close or whatever. We do talk about other things, but like we kind of piggyback on giving each other advice or whatever. So if it's coming from a healthy relationship, then I don't mind being that. But as long as I have that space capacity for that, like right now, I probably don't got it right now. But just be mindful that it's no disrespect towards you and your emotions, but I have to be ready for that. You know. So.
Okay. Red flag or real talk? You've drifted apart, but there's still love, no bad blood.
Red flag or real talk?
And let me give you some context. I feel like people sometimes, okay, say you have a friend that you drifted apart, like you don't speak anymore. But then all of a sudden they stop showing up like on social media. You know, like they just because the first thing I notice with people, and I guess I'm gonna speak to myself, like if I don't mess with you no more, I feel like it ain't really no bad blood. I guess it all depends on the situation and what happened. But I be feeling like it ain't no bad blood. Like I still will like, comment, share. I don't fool with you like that no more, but
I don't know. I got people who like that around, who still stay around just to watch. But they don't like them like that. They just be watching. That's weird to me.
Yeah.
I'm like, what you watching for? And then it's like you got them on all platforms. So, like, why are you straggling on?
I don't know. Like, but then some people be like, unfollow. I ain't.
But again,
I don't like
that's
her.
from a stuck mindset. Like, I don't know. It's different. It's a little weird. That's a weird situation.
Yeah. Cause I've heard somebody had mentioned what they call monitoring spirits.
Oh yeah, girl.
I never looked at it in that way, you know, like until that person pointed it out to me, like, wow, you do have people that really be like watching you, but don't interact with you.
And it's so weird when it's like people who watch you and you didn't even know. That has happened to me so many times, and it's scary because it's like when they surface up, it's like, where you even come from? How you even,
I don't know. I guess I'd be looking at it like, oh, we ain't cool like that no more. But there's no bad blood. Like, it's no reason for me to not like your post or share your post or, like, oh, if she was cute, oh, okay. Like, but people be like, cut, cut. Like, okay, maybe I got some growing to do, learning to do. I don't know. Okay.
Did we say that? What did we say? Red flag?
We didn't. I guess that's however perspective. That's perspective. You have a friend that calls you out when you're wrong. Red flag or real talk?
Real talk.
All day.
Real talk.
All day.
I love
those are the best kind of friends.
Yes. Please. Because I'm in a constant battle with myself in my own mind. So if you could give me that confirmation and it takes me further than where I need to be, I love you 100 times more. Because not only did you just not play in my mind, like I don't want you to play my face as my friend because I already got too much shit going on dating. Yeah. So why does this friendship have to be based off that? I want you to be real raw, real, and real uncut. Like give it to me the real way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that.
Period. Me too. Okay. You always have to be the one to initiate plans or check-ins. Is that a red flag?
Yeah. It's like I should not have. If you just decided to see me, if I'm excited to see you, or the love is there, we should be one to, do it together. It should be the energy should match.
Yeah, I definitely have to say, with every relationship, whether that's friendships, relationship, whatever, it gotta be some effort.
Yeah.
It gotta be some effort there. Like if you're not putting effort into your friendship,
yeah, that's true. Like what is it? Even those friendships that's distant, like girl, that this should not stop us from being friends.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't gotta talk to you every day. I don't gotta see you all the time. But okay, when I ain't talk to you in a minute, all right now, it's check-in time. Yeah, I feel like that's a red flag. You gotta it should work on both ends.
What's the biggest miscommunication with friend groups at your age?
No communication.
No communication out in regards
Yeah,
to
like
what?
that's the biggest miscommunication. If you don't have any communication, and I say that at my age because most people my age are tied up, kids, family, work, businesses, like so we don't speak all the time like we used to when we were younger. But again, when there is no communication, you gonna be thinking like, dang, what's going on?
Yeah, but what if you're having those relationships where you feel like the communication is there, but it's not like, like beneficial. Like it doesn't go anywhere. It's just like you talking to keep the friendship there, but it's
Oh,
not.
girl, I had one of those. I had a friend who I've been friends with for a very long time, and that was just it. Like we just been friends for a very long time.
Yeah.
But as we got like older in our adult life, it just kind of
played out.
Yeah. And I feel like we were just holding on because we just been friends. But it wasn't really no like depth or substance to it. At least for me, it wasn't anymore. It wasn't.
Okay.
And I feel like it's okay to let everybody got a season.
Yeah, to outgrow friends, stuff like that.
I mean, some people are here with you for the full ride, and some people ain't, and it's okay.
Yeah, that's true. Do you ever have a friend grief, like a friend that you wish you like? That's what you wish you were a friend.
I felt like that with those two friends that I told you that we ain't friends no more. I don't feel like that today, but in the moment, yeah, I was sad about it.
Yeah.
And then you think about the stuff that y'all used to do, like, or sometimes, like, dang, I could just call or, yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
But you get over it. You get through it.
Yeah. I'm getting through it. No,
You do.
Yeah. I just feel like now I'm at an age where I feel like the effort should be there on both ends. And then when I feel like I was overstepping my boundaries just to make sure the person knew that I was their friend, it was time for me to kind of withdraw. Especially when it comes to like last minute things. Like if I can show up for you for last minute things, you should be able to do the same thing for me every time.
Yeah.
And I give and take it, yeah, I get everybody busy, but don't make an excuse every time, or don't make me feel like I shouldn't have did something for you, because then it's like, no, you've been. It made me think like you've been like this, not just now being hip to what's going on. So,
and see, that's why I say it's all about balance, though, because you show up last minute because you're able to. They might not be able to show up last minute
every time.
Yeah, but they will.
When?
I'm so serious when I say this because okay, let me go back to when I first opened up my child care center. So at this point, I had two kids, two young kids, and I'm also opening a business. And my priority was that, like my two young kids and my business. And I had a friend who didn't have any kids, and I remember there was a situation where she got upset with me because I was not able to make something. And I'm sorry, I just couldn't. She didn't understand that.
Yeah.
So that's why I say I may not show up every time, but I'm gonna show up and I'm gonna be there. When it's important, when you need me, like I'm gonna be there. I may not be able to show up every time, and I don't like how my friend made me feel guilty about it, like not being able to be there. I could not.
Yeah.
Sometimes your priorities shift and change. Like, and at the time, my business was a priority. My kids were a priority.
Have any of your relationships kind of fell off because you had kids?
I don't necessarily want to say because I have kids, because me and majority of my friends, we all had kids around the same time.
Okay. Do you feel like that kind of made y'all bond stronger, the fact that y'all all had kids?
Yeah.
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 No, I'm asking because I just want to understand, like, from somebody who had kids. Well, the perspective from somebody who had kids versus somebody who didn't. How do they balance the two? Because a lot of times it's like I be seeing on TikTok where people be like, "Girl, tell your mom to watch them kids go outside," and they don't be that. So how do you keep those friendships alive?
Yeah. Well, I definitely I ain't really had that problem though.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was outside.
Mm-hmm.
When I had my first child,
Mm-hmm.
I was outside.
Yeah.
Like, cause I mean, everybody was happy for
Mm-hmm.
the first grandchild. Everybody was happy, so I didn't have that problem.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm speaking to as I'm getting older. Now I have 2 kids. I
Mm-hmm.
have a business. Like my priorities shifted, so
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't necessarily say because I had kids. No, because me and my friends were all kind of doing the same thing. Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
But I feel like you gotta be understanding too. Like I cannot get mad at you if you cannot make something.
Yeah.
That's not gonna make or break us.
I just be feeling like, well, tying back to people who have kids, I feel like, girl, bring them kids with you. Like, bring them kids. We gonna figure out when that time comes. Bring them kids with you. Let's go.
What if they don't want to?
Okay, but we ain't got time for that. We ain't got time for that. We don't got time for that. We don't got time.
Okay, when you have some kids, we'll revisit this conversation.
Yeah, I'm gonna be 40 and Shayla gonna be in her 80s. And she go like, you see what I'm talking about? Nuh-uh. She ain't having no kids. Okay. So how do you navigate healthy friendships?
I guess it's by, knowing and understanding who you are and who your friends are and having boundaries.
Okay.
What you think?
Yeah. I would say navigating friends, like healthy friendship is about, of course, showing up physically, emotionally, and mentally, but knowing what that looks like for that person because everybody is different. So everybody might not need you to show up in every way, but understanding that connection with that person and then investing in that, and then of course making sure that it's beneficial for both of y'all because again, you want the energy to be reciprocal.
That's good what you said. Because when you know who your friends are and how they need your support, like you know how to show up for them.
Yeah, that's true.
Like love languages.
Yeah, girl. Girl.
You know.
Love language. Do people even know what love language like is theirs? You know your love language?
It changed.
Depending on what?
Well, when we refer to love languages, I'm thinking about a man. So we talking about friends, we ain't gonna cut it. Got it.
No, for real. Friends.
You never took the love language test? You haven't?
No.
Okay, we're gonna have to do that online. The next show we're gonna have you take the love language test.
For me, I just feel like I do depending on the person, I try all the things and see what sticks.
You gotta take the test. You gotta take the test. And then that's gonna make you think about yourself like, oh, I am like that.
I don't know. I feel like I haven't been in tune with my like lovey-dovey side in a while. So again, it's kind of hard for me to say because I've been like shut off with those emotions for a while. So again, I just be trying different things to see what switch on.
Trust me. Take the test.
Even my friendships, like I be trying new things with my friends. I'm not trying to say they test dummies, but I do be testing stuff on them. To see like, did she like that? Did she not like that? I don't know. They be in the stand of saying like date your friends. And see, I be with my friends.
Yeah.
But they don't be. They be so oblivious to the stuff. And I be like, do they even pay attention to me? What they do? But I be just, I guess, like the reassurance.
Yeah, that's effort. You need that. Yeah. You need to spice it up with friendships too. Yeah. Keep it fun, keep it cute, keep it
But that happened, I guess, again, over time. I don't rush it again because emotions happen. They be having you all over the place. So I guess taking time with yourself will actually help you have a healthy relationship with your friends. Because if you healthy with yourself, then it reflects.
Yeah, when you know who you are, that's so important. Like when I took that time to like really sit with myself and figure out like who is this Shayla now? Like who am I becoming? And my friends that were like there in the thick of it and even afterwards, like that it's important.
So what would you say? Who is Shayla now? What is this Shayla that we have in front of us on camera, live in the flesh?
For one, I definitely don't want to be that person that I told you I became. I became that. Don't get me wrong. I love every version of myself. Every woman that I used to be, I love every version of myself because it's only made me greater. But I used to feel like I had to have so much going on and I had to be this boss, you know, I had to be this person. But all along, that person was like very heavy. And I'm really just light, y'all. I'm really just a light soul. Like, I like to laugh. I like to have fun. I don't like to be too serious. Life is already serious enough. It's already heavy enough. Like, all that stuff that I used to care so much about, I don't give up. Like, I don't care. Life. I mean, when you're doing it for so long, like, I ran a business for 20 years, and that was not the only business that I ran. Like, that was hard. People probably thought it was easy, like I made it look easy, but that was hard. That's a lot. And then raising kids too, like, that's a lot. Well, I don't, fuck all that shit. Like, it ain't, I don't care anymore. It ain't me. Like, I don't want it. Y'all can have it. I don't want to be the boss. I don't.
It's so crazy because I feel like that now. Like, I don't want to. I want to be in my soft feminine era. All that extra work hard. It's cool to do, but I don't want to take that route.
No. Oh my gosh, no. Like, and I worked my ass off, and all I ever wanted to do was like hustle. Like, my mentality was just like hustle. What's the next hustle? Gotta get on the grind. Like, everything I used to post used to be about like hustle. Like, no. And even when I didn't have to do it anymore, I didn't know how to not do it anymore.
Is that survival mode?
Absolutely. 1000%.
So are you out of survival mode now?
I've came a very long way. I will say that. I've came a very long way. But there are some days when I feel like, I got too much time on my hands. You know, but I feel like it's okay for us to
relax.
Yeah, like, it's okay. But that's a conversation for a whole nother episode, y'all, because I'll get to going.
See everything.
Yeah. I think we done talked that ear off for
a minute.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. I think that's my grownish takeaway.
What's your takeaway?
It's learning to be okay with just being okay. Like, okay with relaxing, okay with taking a break. Like, it's okay. Ooh. Yes.
Because I really, truly am in a space of like, breathe.
Yes.
Like, it's okay to breathe. And it's taking me to now and I'm glad I'm experiencing it young, but people my age really need to just breathe. And it's easier said than done, yes, when you got the world falling to shit and all this, but it's just like, take some time back to just do nothing. And it's such a bad thing to feel like, because it's like, when you're not doing nothing, you're like, you just ain't progressing. So, yeah, take a breath. Breathe.
And you heard that. And just like that, y'all, it is a wrap on episode 2 of Grownish and Growing. I am Shayla.
And I am Ty.
And we are out. Bye.
Bye.